In a world dominated by oversharing, noise, and constant validation seeking, the ancient wisdom of the Stoics offers a powerful alternative: silence, intention, and self-mastery. The more we speak without purpose, venting, complaining, narrating our wounds, the more we reinforce a life we claim to want to escape. The Stoics believed that to speak less is not to suppress ourselves, but to preserve our strength. The story of Isabel, a woman who found herself stuck in a loop of chronic oversharing and emotional spirals, highlights this truth. Her life changed not because someone saved her, but because she chose to stop feeding her pain with words. When she embraced silence, she discovered an inner power she'd never known. A line she once read struck her: "The more you talk about a wound, the harder it is to heal." Through stillness and reflection, she shifted from victimhood to quiet rebuilding. This isn't about bottling things up. It's about not giving your power away. Every time you declare, "I'm a mess," your mind, and the world, believes you. Words shape our identity. If we repeatedly narrate our limitations, we start living them. The Stoics were deeply aware of the weight of language. Epictetus taught, "If people speak badly of you and it's true, correct yourself. If it's false, laugh." But what if the voice speaking badly is your own? This internal dialogue, often unnoticed, is the most influential narrative we have. When we change the way we talk to ourselves, we begin to rewire our identity. Research confirms this. Positive self-talk boosts resilience and clarity. When you say, "I'm learning," instead of, "I'm a failure," you're not lying, you're guiding your growth. Replacing self-deprecating humor or self-pity with quiet affirmation creates mental strength. Moreover, change doesn't need an audience. You don't need to post every victory or narrate every milestone. Real transformation is quiet. It's not performed, it's lived. When you build in silence, your progress stands on solid ground. Your energy isn't wasted on announcements, it's invested in action. We've all seen people announce big plans that never materialize. Talking gives a false sense of accomplishment. Studies show that when we talk about our goals, our brains release the same reward chemicals as if we'd already achieved them, tricking us into complacency. Instead of talking, do. Let your change be so deep it speaks for itself. Like the actress Greta Garbo, who vanished from fame without explanation, true evolution doesn't require explanation. It's visible in how you carry yourself, how you choose differently, how you act with intention. The Stoics taught that not everyone is worthy of your vulnerability. Before you speak, ask, is this out of trust or out of impulse? Not every emotion needs to be verbalized, not every idea needs validation. Protect your process. Share only with those who respect it. Another truth: not everyone will understand you. And that's okay. The need to explain your growth to others can derail your journey. Like a seed exposed too early, your change can be weakened by judgment or misunderstanding. Let it grow in silence until it's strong enough to speak for itself. Silence also sharpens your ability to listen. Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so we can listen twice as much as we speak." Listening isn't passive, it's power. It lets you see what others miss and respond with clarity instead of ego. And if you rely on applause to move forward, you'll burn out. Progress driven by public recognition is fragile. When the applause stops, so does your motivation. The Stoics lived for integrity, not for attention. Marcus Aurelius wrote not for the crowd, but for himself, to refine his character privately, with no need for fanfare. So what can we take from all this? Speak intentionally. Your words are tools. Use them to build, not destroy. Process quietly. Transformation doesn't need to be narrated. Let your life show the change. Trust wisely. Not everyone deserves your truth. Give it to those who can hold it with care. Listen more. Real understanding comes in silence, not in dominating the conversation. Let go of applause if your change is for you. It doesn't need to be seen. It just needs to be lived. To live stoically is not to mute yourself, but to master your voice, internally and externally. It's choosing silence when it serves you, speaking only when it adds value, and building a life that doesn't need performance to be valid. In the end, if you do it for yourself, you don't need to say it. It shows. And that, the Stoics knew, is true strength.